in the salt finding groove, and I just went all the way over here to my first sanctuary, where I am. Now, what I'm going to do is make an offering, and I got two very important things to add to my first sanctuary. One is the stone guide. The second one is the stone leader. The stone guide we've already talked about is the teleportation person. And the stone guide actually helps you, as you can see down in the bottom there, next to my salt. The stone guide has been added, and there's a little magnifying glass down there. That means that my item find rate has increased with the stone guide at this sanctuary for this region. The salt down there, if you see next to the stone leader, will obviously increase my salt. So, this is a stone guide, or the guide. Would you like to visit another sanctuary? We can talk to him. I do what I can to spread Devar's light through this dark island. We can travel to other sanctuaries. Now, we can travel to these other sanctuaries, but they do not have stone guides for me to travel back. So, at this point, it's just used to skip a journey, if I want to. What I can do is shop, and I can buy calling horns from him, and I think at least one other thing later on, but maybe it's just calling horns. But this is very important. The stone leader. Hello, friend. Have you shed light for Devara? Of course I have. You can talk to this fucker. Evil cannot stand the light of Devara. Sure, whatever. Prove to us that you can be her sword. You can go to work. And you see I have a bunch of enemies here, right? Armor, might, chitin. Well, not enemies, but these are pieces of enemies. Like I already have one poison cytoplasm gel, one Vilehawk's ear. I need drowned berserker's ear and caged man's ear and stuff like that. The way to get these is to kill enemies until you have a good, kill enemies over and over until you get them. It's random. But with an increased item find rate, you'll have a higher chance of finding it. The reason you want to do this is because that's how you get the orange file, which is the best healing item in the game. Because it heals not only health very well, but it heals stamina very well at the same time. It is the hands fucking down the most effective healing item in the game. There's no reason to utilize any other healing item. I don't know why they did that, but that's the truth of the matter. I said before we're going to need a shield to fight what's her fucking face, and I was serious because slash damage is really low on that one, but it's 85 on this. So don't worry about using magic to fight the Queen of Smiles. This is actually a really bad idea. I think there is a shield early on in the game that you can get that protects 100%, but I can't remember where that was, because if it's not the merchant that allows you to buy it, then I don't know who it would be. There are, at least that I'm thinking of right now, there are two bosses that you definitely are going to need a shield for. So he should allow us to buy the shield. Huh. Oh, maybe it's not him, it's the blacksmith? Okay, strike defense is 90, slash defense is 95. That's better than what I have now. The weight's higher, but that doesn't really matter. Strike defense is 100 with a wooden Targe. She does do strikes, but I think she does mostly slash damage. That I'm not really sure of, because does she stab at your shield or does she slash at your shield? Well, she kind of does both. And I'm thinking strike and slash damages. Oh, wait. Slash is for swords. Strike is for any kind of like mace or something like that. Okay, I get you. That's stupid. They shouldn't differentiate that, but whatever. The heater shield. This is your best bet, because it has 95% slash damage. Do I already have a shield that does 95% slash? Yeah, the buckler, right? No, it does 85. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to buy this healer shield. So get at least 800 by fucking up the enemies in the area. Do not upgrade it because other than that 95% that we're going to use to beat her, it is a fucking worthless shield. So let's arm ourselves with, hey, I can use the spear one-handed. Does it slow me down considerably? Yes, it does. And it's pretty fucking worthless for the most part, but it has a long range. I'm going to actually try this with the spear and see what I can do with it. But let's take that off. Oh, that didn't actually help decrease the weight. But let's do attack reach. This. And then over here, just put the Kiriyama on. And by the way, you can attach the same charm to two different weapons. It lets you do that. I have no idea why, but just roll with it. So we're going to use this setup. I need mobility, though, so I'm going to go ahead and strip down. Oh, yeah, let's see them rat bandages, baby. Yeah, everything else will be too heavy. Right now I'm 14, and I can do my fast roll, so let's do it. Oops, I should have, I might as well level up in case I get fucked up and die like a bitch. Go ahead and level up. Why not? And since we're about to fight a boss, we might as well see what else we can get. There's the next sword fighting class. Right now I'm going to go for the shields too, because there is a very important shield that is a level 2 shield that we're going to need. So leave that there. Got 3 more I can use. If something's gray like swords stuff, I don't think you can remove it. Oh, you can. Well, that sounds like a bad idea. I don't know if I don't know why they allow you to do that. Does it remove? I don't know if it removes everything. Like if I had swords level 1 and then I get swords level 2, if I remove swords level 1, will that remove everything? I don't know. I don't know. But it kind of shows you right here, class 1 sword fighter. If you use a gray pearl, with 1 gray pearl, you'll get 1 black pearl back, is what it's telling you. So, yeah, we need to get closer to level 2 magic. I could grab level 2 magic. Let's see. I already got level 2 shield. I'm gonna need to use that Reaper. I know I am. Yeah. Well, no, because I had the Kiriyama, so I won't need to use the Reaper. So fuck that. I can get this willpower and get me closer to. I get willpower and strength and it'll get me closer to level 2 swords. There we go. So I think that's good. Alright. So, can't make any more offerings because we have 4 people here. That's all good. Let's run over here and kill this bitch. Shut the fuck up. So yeah. 33 damage on that bitch. Brilliant. In the air. Oh, you came too quick. Wait for it. They will follow you into different... Jesus, you fuck! Yeah, that's one thing that's broken about flying enemies like that. They will fly through walls and hit you, as you can see. I wish they hadn't done that because it's really unfair, but fuck it. It's done now, and this sure as hell ain't gonna fix it. These dogs are really fucking annoying. If you're attacking like that, they'll back up, but sometimes they'll even like, they'll dodge backward. Look at these people. That's a strange mask. I've never seen that before. Look at that mask. As far as I know, there's no DLC for this game, so I guess they found that within the game itself. Blah. Shut up, bitch. Cut you down. Stomp your head in with my bare ass foot. Fucking impaling my foot on your fucking head and still killing you with your spiky ass helmet. Shut up. Poke you. Talking like you got fucking water in your mouth. So you get another one of these chain sickle bastards. Smack you. He'll go on the other side. Goad him into attacking. Smack you. We'll grab this. A red shard. Perfect. Oh, look at that money. What the fuck? This is... be very careful. That'll fuck you up right before you get to the entrance. And there's more of them in here, so don't think you're out of the woods yet. There's more of those traps. Funny enough, the dude in the back, the berserker, will run back there and he'll get hit by that trap and die. He does that all the fucking time. But this berserker won't do that because there's no trap to hit. Jump on that. Put the fucker in the head. Get a potato. Kill this fuck. You want to jump down here and kill this bastard? I'm pretty sure he drops a ring. But before we do that, slide on down here. Is it here? Yep. There's a hidden secret here. So go up and press O on the wall, and you'll get this. The wrapped link. The wrapped link is supposed to increase your rolling speed. You'll never be able to tell. Seriously, you won't be able to tell the difference. It's fucking stupid. Ooh! Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think he actually gives you anything, does he? Fuck you. Kick you with my kick your metal fucking chassis with my bare feet, motherfucker. And then stomp your fucking head in. Oh, faithful ring. Okay, so it does give you a ring. Let's see what it does. Increase defense to arcane damage. Okay, that's why I don't know about it. I never fucking use it. It's worthless. Stone guide. Very useful. This, I don't know what that does. There's a trap here, but as far as I know, it doesn't fucking do anything. Like, I've crossed it several times and it doesn't do anything. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's... Oh, stop. Let's first clear out this fucking inventory. Oh, the shit that I have in it. Queen of Smiles. Okay. I'm going in there like a fucking African warrior, a pale-ass African warrior. Queen of Smiles. Look at that fucking smile. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? She'll stab like that, and then she'll do that. Oh, shit! I was about to tell you she'll do that, that third strike, but she showed you. Sometimes she won't, sometimes she will. Damn, she's screaming. I didn't know she screamed so much. But yeah, whenever she does that, you want to be at a good distance so you can roll past that. If she runs into you with this, she will actually hit you, so be careful. She'll knock you over. Like, I think I've already gotten hit with it. Actually, no, I didn't. I got hit with the other thing. Give her a second. Let her make a decision. Ah, I fucking hate that attack. I fucked it up twice. Yeah, you can actually run out of the distance of that attack. Usually when she casts the swords that spawn out, you want to run away, because if you can get a far enough distance away, you can just get right around them. Ooh, or dodge them. Jeez, that screen needs to stop. You want maneuverability in this fight because you're going to need to move fast. Do it, bitch. What the fuck is she doing? There. That's what I wanted you to do from the start. Damn, she keeps screaming. Stop fucking screaming. If you notice something, I attacked her at one point and it did 20 damage. That was a counter hit. It happens right after you, right after an enemy does an attack. Or at least wait, I might be getting my video game mechanics mixed up. Maybe it's not in this game. Don't get greedy with attacks, because she'll punish the shit out of you. There we go, it was 20. Huh, before that wasn't 20. Fuck you. See, it was 13. Oh, now this starts. This is her most damaging attack. If that even touches you, it can send you flying. So be careful. And do not underestimate the length that it goes. It goes a far distance. See? It is a very powerful, it's her most powerful attack. So be careful. But her fight's even more fair than the Salt and Knight. Oh shit, I fucked that up. I missed my opportunity. Don't go in when she does that. And also, don't think you can roll around her and avoid that, because she can. The game is 2D, and the sprites can instantly flip and attack at the same time. You'll see that several times throughout the game. See, this is why I told you to bring a shield. Because if you didn't have a shield for that attack, it would be up to your timing, and you get it wrong, you're going to get fucked. See, that's only doing two damage. Perfect. Do that. Hey, I jumped into and hit it. Fuck you, bitch! I claim victory. Stabbing you with my African spear. You go over here, slide down here. You get her ear. Her nasty little ear. I don't remember if you can get weapons of hers. No, there's no weapon of hers. What is that for? I know this isn't a mimic. Okay, good. Yeah, some treasure chests will be mimics. This is the cooking set. Look, you can get the chef set. Who the fuck wants that? Bullshit. Sell that shit as soon as you get a second. Right, you can go over here. So there's several different ways you can go. You can go up. You can go straight to the right. And there's several different branching paths down there. Or you can go down here. Now you will have to stop at this area. You'll be able to unlock that once you get the ability to use those. But here, this is more important. Go here. Open this up, but be very careful, because this area you can easily die in. And I might die. This might be my first death. The fucking platform. Grab this. This is the blood flower charm. It will increase your attack damage. So... a metal charm painted red. This blood flower plant has long been used as a red pigment in dyes and paints, but the superstition tying it to bloodlust is relatively recent. Warriors may don blood flower painted arms, but a dress dyed in blood flower would be considered to be in poor taste. What does that even fucking mean? Why would you even tell me something like that? Shut up. Cleverly crafted living charm. Its wood core is infused with an earthen paste on which the moss grows. A deceptively plain wooden charm. This rune, the runes inscribed on it literally translate as "grasp to beyond." Charms like these promise to bless their owners with unattainable power. So just basic bullshit that you don't even need to know. This is the most troublesome jump. You need to jump, and I hold up and diagonally up. Yeah, I know I made it look easy, but that can get you killed very quickly because there's nothing underneath you. So you'll just drop into oblivion. Go up here, and you'll be able to unlock this shortcut. Get a black pearl. What's over here? Oh yeah, it's this area. Okay. Don't want to go there. Just drop down here. Now, this is an area where you're about to go into some darkness. You can go ahead and light up a flare, or a torch, I mean. And you'll be able to jump on a ledge here. And meet this guy. Holy traveler, well met. Call me Fern. I've been hiding out here for some time. Seen any trinkets? I lost a small pouch of earth. You gotta say no for now. That patch of earth is like on the other side of the fucking island. This dickhead lost this patch of earth on the other side of the island. Now you've opened up this. That is a shortcut to the forest. So that's why I tried to go over here before and I couldn't. That's what that shortcut was. It was a gate. This motherfucker lost a patch of earth on the other side of this fucking island. Dumbass bastard. Alright, so let's get this torch and we go down here and open up this shortcut. Then we get this. The fucking haymaker. Oh, hell yes. Now I can't use it because I think it's a level 2. No, it's a class 1 Reaper. Okay. Yeah, and I went around the pikes. You gotta get the pikeman level up to be able to use a Reaper. But this bad boy is badass. So it weighs less than the Kurimoa, but eventually great swords do outclass the Reapers in damage and in versatility. But at this time, like, it is really awesome to be able to use that. And it weighs less than the Kurimoa, but does still even a little bit more damage. So, yep, and this is the area where we were before, where you go down there and you get forgiveness for your shitty ass sins. What we're gonna do is go this way. Now we have to fight a pretty fucking difficult boss. There is quite a bit of RNG in this fight, and that's one of the reasons why it's so difficult, is because there's a lot of random shit that can happen, and it can fuck you over very quickly. You're not going to need a shield for this boss fight. That you only needed the shield for... you'll need the shield for later in the game, but you only needed the shield now for the Queen of Smiles, because she has a certain attack pattern. Fuck you. But you're going to need mobility. So if I put on clothing and I can't... she doesn't move as fast, but she still moves pretty fast. Huh. You can see that guy get killed there. You can barely see it, but whatever. You're going to need mobility in this fight. I could go that way, but no. Because the guy that you're up against has crazy fucking magic. And the further you go on the fight, the more he casts. So it gets even harder and harder as you go. You have to be very careful. Yeah. Oh, and do not use magic against him. It's fucking worthless. What you need to be able to do is stun lock his ass, because you can stun lock him considerably long and do shit tons of damage. So is it better to use the sword? No, because it does so much little damage that it won't make a difference. Yeah, 10 as opposed to 26, because I'm dual wielding it. So yeah. Actually no, because it's better. Yeah, it allows me to think more when he's stun locked. So I got to dual wield that and then do it with. All right, hopefully this won't be a big mistake. So I'm gonna try and look at that. Look at that shitty damage. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a big mistake. I'll go with the sword. Even though I run out of stamina very quickly, it'll do so much more damage, and I'm thinking it'll make up for the fact that I'm running out of stamina. And the reason I say you need to stun lock the shit out of him is because whenever he's able to cast magic, it gets hairy. And he casts a shit ton of it. fucker. Ting that fucking arrow. Get that arrow out of my face, bitch. I shock you. Stab at thee. Stab at thee. Stab at thee. Loaded monstrosities here. That's fucking disgusting. Alright, so unfortunately I have to do this. I don't have any crystal spheres at this point where you can take over this area. So I'm going to be forced to go ahead and suck it up. Just take their shitty ass red grass. But don't ever take the oath. Don't take the oath. Don't ever betray Devara. There's no reason to ever do that. It's a bad idea. So I'm going to need strength and damage. So I'm going to go with class 2 swords. And of course, as you can see, I needed 2. Instead of just 1 black pearl, I needed to use 2 black pearls to get the access to this now. So when you have the higher level abilities, you'll usually need to use multiple black pearls to unlock them. And also, you'll see these little dots here, these white dots. You can double up on skill abilities. Now, when you're first go through the game, you don't want to do this. You only want to do this on your second go through, because for right now you're trying to expand your abilities. Later on you want to increase your abilities. Right now you want to expand them so that you can do more things. So since I want to do damage, I'm going to use the last 3 I have, because I wouldn't be able to do that yet anyway. Sword fighter 3, that would increase my my attack quite a bit, but I can't do that yet. So what I'm going to do is this, increase my willpower for my stamina, and then I'm going to increase, should I increase endurance? I don't have a lot of endurance, so, and I'm going to need to yes, I'm going to need to carry heavier stuff, so I better do that. I want to do the damage, so I do more damage, but it's only 2. I don't have a lot of endurance, so I better start doing that. And I better utilize the one, right, I can go around. That's not really necessary, is it? No, it just gets more stat stuff. Then let me do one. I'm not gonna need shields 3. I'm not gonna need this. Great axes, fuck that. This, what's this lead to? Down there. Oh, heavy armor. And that actually does one for endurance. Let me point at that. There we go. Endurance. Yep. So heavy armor does one for endurance. I'm going to go with heavy armor. In case I find level 1 heavy armor that I can use. Alright. Do I have a level 1 heavy armor? Yeah, I do. Leather cuirass. Or leather cuirass or Sarass. I used to call them Sarasses. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway. Oh shit! Can roll like the best of them. Let's see. I really like the way that looks. That's really cool. But can I wear some boots? Chef trousers. Damn. They would have had at least 2 to put on some pants. What about this? She's rolling a little bit slower. I don't like that. I gotta go pantsless for now. Fire and sky, I don't need that. Better go ahead, because I'm not going to use magic. Better go ahead and put that on. Because in this fight, magic is going to be useless. It's best to just smack the fuck out of that motherfucker until he dies. Rolling speed. Willpower. Item find. Let's do rolling speed. Well, hold on. Increase your defense to arcane damage. No, it's not. It's not considered arc. Okay. I get what I was doing. Because a fire spell isn't considered arcane damage. It's considered fire damage, I think. Even though it is an arcane spell. Alright. So we're going to go with that loadout, and we're going to try our best to do this in one go, but I don't know if I will be able to. If you get hit by this fucker, just start over. Just go back, run right back in there. Jump over here and just lap. Oh, what? Usually I'm able to dodge that if I jump on the ladder. Huh. Weird. Look at the swords they have. One dude has a it's called a something bulwark in the middle. That's the sword of the Sodden Knight. The other two have the fucking Kiriyama. This fight can get dangerous very quickly. Bring flame or pain. What they mean is use fire damage or hit him with physical attacks. And that is right, because this is going to be fucking hell. So run over here and hit him first and foremost. The Mad Alchemist. When he does that, jump out of the way, because he will start doing that and it will start summoning blades, as you can see. When he does this, he will summon these poison cryoplasm bastards. Right now, as he's jumping, that won't actually oh, what? Okay, that was not actually supposed to happen. He wasn't supposed to be able to summon it. Oh. First death of the game. I didn't pay attention to my health. Okay, so that was not supposed to be able to happen. Did you see what he did? He summoned those guys and they glitched up into me and hit me. He wasn't supposed to be able to do that. That has never happened before. So, you know, like I told you, this game can get kind of fucking annoying. That enemy hit me again. Oh, you know what I always do? I roll. That's what I was doing wrong. I don't instantly jump. I just roll. Now, this is what happens when you die. This is a specific flying enemy, that some kind of salt bat or something. It's fucking hideous. But it takes your salt when you die. And like, normally the boss is supposed to be the one who takes my salt when I die to a boss. Come on, jump up here. See, that's what's supposed to happen. You see how he threw that and it went down? It's supposed to do that, but it wasn't doing it for some reason. Okay, when he does that, you're going to need to dodge past that. Stay off the ground. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen like that, but whatever. He's almost dead though, that's a good thing. Oh, come on, man. Really, again? Another one got lucky enough to grab me. Normally that doesn't happen. Here we go. Wow! I got hit with every one. Normally that shit does not happen. God damn it. Oh, come on. Oh my god, the game is fucking me for some reason. A lot of stuff that normally doesn't happen is starting to happen. Normally that poison isn't enough to touch you right there. It did it again. Wow. Oh god, this is fucking annoying. Normally that poison isn't enough to do that. Normally it doesn't reach up and grab you like that, but now it's doing it. And he keeps fucking around on the ground. Like, normally he'll jump up and come to you all the time. But no, now he wants to play around. Like, it's... Ugh. God, this game pisses me off sometimes. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do there. So, since he killed me this time, he will have my souls, and you'll have to... Or my salt. You'll have to get him down to a certain amount of damage to get them back. You'll see the little arrow. The arrows pointing there. That wasn't supposed to happen. Fuck This time I'm using magic. Cheap piece of shit. Yes! Got a good play. There we go. Uh-oh. I didn't use my... Oh, shit, I forgot. You can't pause this thing. Oh! You've got to be kidding me. See what I mean about RNG? Sometimes you'll get lucky and kill them, and sometimes you just won't. And you won't even understand why. That's gameplay design for you. Now some dickhead's doing some hammering with a fucking nail. Nail gun. I don't know why. I had him right at the edge of death and he killed me. That will happen a lot too. You'll have a boss at the edge of death and then they'll kill you. And the reason is because they No, come on, I dodged. Fuck. I dodged. I dodged and they still let it grab me. Oh, I wasn't even that close to it, game. Wow, I'm just getting really bad play. And I don't know why. Why is it not doing any damage to him? See what I fucking mean about RNG? And you see how bad, how stupid her, this healing area is here? They did this on purpose. They designed this area to where you would have to be in this area to fight him. So they force you to play with the worst healing item in the game on purpose. Why would you be a dickhead and do that to your player? I have no idea. I don't know. Because it's not good. See how fucking irritating this is? So if you don't have patience, don't bother with the game. You're going to need it. And there are several bosses in this game like this. Look at that. He's just jumping through attacks, not fucking doing anything to pay attention. He's casting multiple magics, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to counter most of his magic. You see how he gets you? He has the ability to simply cast a bunch of magic, and you can't stop him most of the time. And he also can cast on top of casting, so he can just multicast whenever he wants. See? Multicasting, and there's nothing I can do. That's one thing that the enemies could do in Dragon's Dogma that I fucking hated. They could just multicast the shit out of you. I think at this point when he... Really? No, come on! What's going on? The game is fucking... Look at this. It's a fucking mess. Jesus. Fuck you with your shitty ass game design. Ugh. Bullshit RNG bosses. So anyway, sometimes you will get lucky and he won't do a lot of the shit that he was doing to me. Sometimes you won't. It's complete random. Sometimes I can finish that boss on one go because he just doesn't do the shit that he did there. And as you could see, for most of those attacks, if he decided to do a certain attack, you had no choice but to get hit. There was no getting around it. There was no dodging out of the way. There was no rolling. There was nothing you could do. You couldn't block because you can't block magic very well. I mean, you can block magic, but we don't. At this point, you're not going to have a shield that can do that. And he just keeps tossing these fucking vials out, and there's no fucking punishment whatsoever for it. You can't like hit them and knock them back at him. You can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're just floating in the fucking wind, hoping he doesn't do a certain action. It's really fucking annoying. But there's a lot of bosses in this game that do that sort of thing, where you don't have much of a choice to do anything but, you know, wait until you get randomly lucky to kill the boss. I wish they wouldn't have done it that way, but it's what they do. Or it's what they have done, at least. You go down to this area, jump down here, and immediately slide off the edge. You'll see these things moving in the darkness. Hit them, and then move back and hit them again, because there's 4 of them total. Those are wretch feeders. They are fucking disgusting, and they actually eat shit. I'm not kidding. Go over here and pull this down, but don't ride it. Well, let's write it down now. Yeah, there we go. That's why I write it down. And then go back up. Do not go to the right. Anyway, this is the way off to the side where I told you not to jump. See? This is just a way to go there, but it's fucking useless because there's nothing over here. And on top of that, this is not operating until you operate it. So going over here that way would be fucking worthless. I don't know why they even designed that. Hashtag waste of fucking time. So jump over here. Over here. Let's get up here and let's check out this crystal moat ring. What's the crystal moat do? Has the effect of focus usage on fatigue. Ooh, that's another ring that I love using. So Conduit of the Mind, Bright Coral, what's that do? Increase willpower. Conduit of the Mind, Link of Fire and Sky, and the Crystal Moat are rings that if you are a sorcerer, you're going to be using them a lot. Now, I have to either let go of the Grasping Ring or let go of the Bright Coral. I'll go let go of the Grasping. So now, it said it has the effect of, basically it has the fatiguing effect when you use magic, which is very, very useful because it allows you to use more magic. Or, well, it allows you to use more stamina, period. You'll have at least, double the stamina because it has the effect. Or, I don't know. It has the fucking effect of, like, if I keep swinging, it does stamina damage, and now it does that by half. So that's very useful because you're going to, obviously, you're going to be doing a lot of swinging. You're going to be doing, like, casting magic, so. These wretch feeders spawn out of nowhere constantly. I have no idea how or why. They just do. And they have an attack where they will jump on you. So you have to be careful because they'll jump on you and like chew your face off, kind of like the dogs do. You can come all the way down here. We're going to be going the other way because we're going to fight a jester enemy. Or a jester boss, which is one of the most fair bosses in the game. As long as you have a good shield. If you don't have a shield, you're going to be in trouble. Kill these fuckers. If you keep seeing that I keep getting a silver leaf, that is a very important material, I think, to... oh, look at that fucker. It's a very important material to upgrade weaponry into boss weaponry. I think, if I'm remembering right. But this fucker is an annoying little asshole. So try to kill him from a distance. Oh, magic doesn't do shit. You gotta jump up and hit him physically. But he has a lot of health. And the reason he does is because he is a support enemy. He's a Heart Seeker. The Heart Seeker will go over to other enemies and cast an invincible shield on them. And you cannot damage them at all. So you have to kill the Heart Seeker first. He does it right here when these enemies come up out of the ground. Fuck you. Heater shield. By the way, this is not going to be like my Mafia 3 review where I barely die. This is a game where you will fucking die because of so much RNG. And like that, did you see how much fucking damage he did? Enemies will pull that shit out on you all the time. Just for safety precautions, go ahead and attack every chest you come across. It's not like Dark Souls 2 where you'll break the chest open and never be able to fucking use it again. But it's just a safety precaution because later on in the game there will be mimics. And they will fuck you up. So it's best to just start hitting them and don't stop until they die. Well, unless you can't kill them with a barrage of attacks, then you need to, be smart about it. Going up here. Got a good amount of souls from that. I mean salt. Go over here. Stab this shit up. Get your gold. Over here is another sanctuary. Yeah. So we have to equip our earthen vessel. And then we'll place it in a sanctuary. This area over here is not a very necessary area, so don't place anything important in here. Like, I can understand if you had some extra merchants or something, but don't put blacksmiths here or anything. And don't put a guide here, because it's not an important area that you're going to constantly come around. There are other areas where you will constantly come around them. So, let's just level up. 2 levels. Let's see if we can do anything with that. Can we do... No, we got level 3 sword. We'll probably need... Yeah, probably need level 3 magic for incantations, I think. So, let's go up there. Oh, I've already done that. I've already done that. Back out! Thank you. Oh shit, took a swig. Didn't mean to do that. Over here, you can make these jumps and get a ring over there. It's a ring that... It's the link of Fire and Sky. That's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So I don't think you really need it. Go over here and press circle on this square, on this wall. You'll be able to go over here and get the pack of salt and the stone merchant. We'll use those later on. Go up here. Forest fang. Now, forest fangs are knives that are poisoned. So they'll do poison damage to enemies. Let's see if we can get him to jump over here. There we go. Red shooter. Cut their fucking head off. For some reason, their bodies burn when they die. I think it's because they're a Kraken enemy. Because I see a lot of the Kraken enemies. No, Kraken. I'm gonna call them Kraken because Kraken and Kraken is a stupid way of saying that. I don't know why they put that fucking E in there. It looks so. It's anyway. A lot of the Kraken enemies, they explode into fucking fire. Instead of, did you notice how that Vilehawk, when I killed him, he made the sound of salt, or like some kind of bag being poured out? Oh, he did too. The Retributor did too, but he burst into fucking flames. A lot of the Kraken enemies do that for some reason. Explode into fire. Shit, that was my bad play. Ooh. Jibbed him. Turned him into giblets. Snapper. Okay. So you're going to need to get your shield back out for this enemy. Let's go ahead and grab that heater. And we got better healing items. You can open this, or you can't. You gotta go the other way. That isn't... This is really stupid design. I don't know what the fuck happened in this area, but look at this. We get a stone leader, which is fantastic. Well, we have to go through this boss room, fight the false jester. And by the way, you see him as the false jester. Now, you didn't hear anything about the jester the first time you came through here, so you won't know the significance of why he's a false jester. Oh shit, I'm playing like a doofus. Ah, come on. I'm gonna die of the fucking false jester. Never die on this fight. You won't know the significance of what false jester even means because you haven't gotten to the point where you meet the real jester. So I don't know why they set this fight up before you find the real jester. Or before you even hear about the real jester. Bitch, you were taking a long time to take a swig. Shit. I don't think he's susceptible to poison, but I'm about to try. He is. Huh. Oh. Look at him spamming these fucking attacks. You hear his voice? Jesus. Stop spamming! Fuckers. His range is a lot longer than you might think it is because of how long his fucking arm is. And I don't think you can parry him. Oh shit, that was stupid. Shouldn't have tried that. I don't think you can parry him anyway. Oh, that will reach. Oh, fuck. Let me try to parry him. Nah, fuck it. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to take the chance. Oh, shit. I'm talking about I don't want to take the chance, and yet I'm still trying to do it. See why you need a shield? This fight is really fucking intense, but it's one of the most fair and most well-developed fights in the entire game. Look how fair his moveset is. All too often people think that challenge has to be unfair bullshit where it's RNG based. No, no. If it's RNG based, it's fucking annoying. That's the reality of it. So we're about to get the best shield in the game. Grab this. And if you go this way, look at this. You can open a sanctuary, a mini sanctuary, but you don't need that. There's no need for that mini sanctuary. And as far as I know, there was... Like, you're supposed to be able to go this way to get to that. There's no need for that mini sanctuary there. So that's why it makes me think this part of the game was, like, underdeveloped. Like, they meant to do something else with it, but they didn't. So this is the real Jester, and you're about to get your first brand. Brands will give you special powers throughout the game, used mainly for traversal. Greetings, friend. You've come to chatter. From where I sit, you seem to matter. Fork, spoon, knife, and drowned man's wife. Oh, shut the fuck up. You're not funny. Where I come from, in is out, down is up, and up is down. Plate, cup, bowl, and broken widow's soul. Would you like this rich perspective? Trust me, Lord, it's quite authentic. Elbow, jaw, knee, and grave beneath the sea. Sure. Say yes. Fear not, then extend your hand. There is great power in a brand. White, searing hot, and iron-forged thought. First of all, that doesn't, thought does not necessarily rhyme with hot. And secondly, you want to burn my fucking hand? And she just does it like a dumbass. Good for her, he's actually right. That does work. Seek and find the hollowed stones. What comes next? I trust you'll know. Fate, faith, fade, and calm beneath the shade. Okay. So grab this, you get the Jester outfit, which I immediately sell because it's shit. Except for that hat. That hat's pretty cool. But, yeah, now we can utilize this. We get to go upside down. Jump over here, grab this. Silver leaf, you'll use that later on. And you need to make this jump no matter what. You'll be at the very edge and you'll be able to grab it there. This is the ultimate shield in the game. The silver shield. Now, it is the ultimate shield in the game, but it cannot defend against 100% damage. So you'll be able to you won't be able to defend against 100% strike damage. As far as I know, you won't be able to defend against 100% slash damage. But look at the holy defense and arcane defense. It's already up to 100. So when people try to hit you with holy magic, or when they try to hit you with other forms of magic, you'll be able to defend against it completely. Fucking awesome. Then you can also get the slash damage. I'm pretty sure you can get that to 100%. But the only difference is strike damage. You won't be able to get that to 100. And it only weighs 10. Now this weighs 9, and it has nowhere near that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? The heater shield. That weighs 14, the Raider's Targe. The silver shield is by far my favorite shield in the game. It actually looks pretty cool too. You can go this way, open this up. And that's a shortcut to the upper areas of the game. And I think I will cut it off here and see you in a bit. Well, let me do a little bit of fucking around first. Because I think back here there was... Yep! This is how you get to the other area of the game. Yeah, it is. So we might as well go back before we do that. Can I put on some fucking pants now? Jeez. Got her running around getting her feet all dirty. 2 gesture slippers. God, they look stupid. Blacksmith's boots. Oh, cool. You can see her legs a little bit. We're back in the festering banquet. Talking to this motherfucker. Ooh, yes. Now that I've killed the Queen of Blades, I can buy her clothing. I need light armor level 3, and it's 5,000 for each piece. So you make your decision at whether as to if you want to buy it or not. But I've never worn the tarnished coronet. Does that take? If it moves her hair out of the way, I don't want to use it, but I don't have a lot of money right now. I know for sure I love these, and I know for sure I'm not going to use that. So let's buy this, and we'll just see. Does the game even let you put on clothing that you can't? Oh, it does. Oh, look! It doesn't make her hair look too terribly bad. It's not as cool as it is when it's folded out, but still interesting. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.